What's up, guys? My name is Adrian. Today we're going to be reacting to Noragami Season 2, Episode 13, the last episode. And it's crazy because it doesn't really feel like the last episode. I feel as though we still need a lot of time to get with the characters, learn more about them, learn more about what drives them. Like, one of the first things that got me hooked onto Yato is how much he seems to care about people's lives, how he hates people who throw their lives away. He feels saddened for regalias, especially young ones, because they got their life cut short. And we haven't really had a chance to delve deeper into that. But still, and this is with every character, I feel like we just need a lot more. But in the last episode, we had a fight between the heavens and then all the characters that we know, like Bishiman, Ebisu, Yato, Kofku, and they were doing pretty well fighting against the heavens, but in the end, Ebisu got caught in a trap, I guess. And so I don't really know what's going to happen now. Like, are they going to go through a trial? Are the gods of fortune going to try to break him out? And are there going to be any ramifications for those people fighting against the heavens? But anyways, without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure the original content as always. All right, and let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. This isn't even turned on. Ebisu?
Me,
That little
Yato?
Ebisu?
The light is green.
What? Shoes untied,
looks
sir.
Like your shoelace is untied.
I've tried very hard, but it's difficult for me to tie them.
Yato looks rough. What happened to his other regalia? Like the old dude that usually takes care of him.
Welcome. Come in. Have a seat.
Oh, is this the place he always wanted to go back to?
Ebisu?
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be so upset. This is the last episode.
Well, Yato made it back. Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was nice of Lady Bishamon to give him a room to recover in.
Yeah.
And Kofku gave him all those snacks.
Don't say yeah again.
Yeah.
Gosh, dang it.
I just hope he'll be okay, you know?
Why wouldn't he be?
Huh?
Just oh.
Yukine! What is it? Is something wrong?
Ebisu's been kidnapped.
Ebisu came to visit Yato, but now they're gone. The room is empty and we have no sign of them.
What's more, my room had been ransacked.
Why your room?
So this is the Olive Tavern?
Feel free to order whatever you want. I mean it, go nuts. It's Kazuma's treat today.
Ah, that's why. That's why he's ransacked.
I'd like a simmered Hamburg steak.
Oh.
Well, what do you know? I had a feeling that's what you'd ask for.
Okay, now we're getting a little backstory. I don't know about you, but that attack was so satisfying to see.
He cut through it? Impossible!
Perfectly possible now.
That was incredible.
And possible.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, is there a particular reason you brought me here?
Because it was Ebisu's wish.
You mean my last self?
Yep,
Were you friends with my previous incarnation?
you could see that. Do you still have the brush?
You really did reincarnate.
Yes. The previous Ebisus.
I don't care about previous Ebisus. Far as I'm concerned, there's only one, and he's gone for good now.
I love how they knew exactly where he went.
It's really yummy!
Oh yeah? How yummy? Does it bring back memories? Hey, I'm talking to you, kid. Well,
Let him live,
Reincarnation doesn't change everything, huh?
not the kicking
still
of
as
feet.
clumsy as ever, that's for sure. You really don't remember anything. Not the fight we had in the underworld, or our mad dash to escape Izanami.
Or the fact that you left Nora just lying there.
I don't know. I was just suddenly here. I fell in love with this incredible world.
Look at that little outfit.
I knew right away that I wanted
Adorable.
to make the people here happy. So you're a war god, aren't you, Mr. Yato? What's that like? I bet you must be
Death.
a really good fighter.
Just death everywhere.
Did I at least do okay in the underworld? Remember? You said that you and I fought one
You
time.
you
fighting a war
survived.
god, I can't believe it. Everyone says the heavens executed me.
Yeah.
So I guess I must have been a pretty bad guy if that happened.
No.
That
No.
isn't true! You were willing to sacrifice your life for the sakes of others! And your strength, it was unbelievable! Revert Kuri!
Ooh, nice. He saved him. These guys.
May you now decease without worry.
You just assumed that he was gonna die?
Don't you die!
I've been blinded.
You are very famous, Lord Ebisu.
A god like you will always be reborn.
Ebisu! Come on, stay strong, man! To God, I consider myself lucky to have met you.
It's been like 2 days.
I don't want to die.
Oh my gosh. Why they gotta do it like that? He couldn't have just like peacefully just closed his eyes? Oh my gosh.
What happened wasn't your fault.
Please,
No, that wasn't.
let me apologize.
As you may know, the heavens issued an official sanction. Along with my reincarnation, my exemplar Iwami was expelled. In exchange,
Okay.
we're willing to leave the rest of the Mi clan unpunished. He's been with me for a long time. Thanks to all your help, the heavens haven't been able to find him yet. I would like to keep it that way if
Oh, so
possible.
is he
In
just
order
gonna
to
hide
do
here?
So, I think it would be best for him to remain here.
It is.
Thank you so much, Miss Crazy Chick.
That name.
I learned it from Mr. Yato.
Yeah, I
thought it
figured.
was weird, but he said it was your real name.
Did he?
I love that.
The Young Master entered Izanami's realm in order to find an underworld locution brush.
What does such a thing do?
It gives one the ability to name and employ phantoms.
So that's why he was getting so sick all the time.
Mm-hmm.
This locution brush, does he have it now?
Actually, it's gone missing. I'm certain he brought it back with him, though.
Look, what I don't get is why he was so obsessed with using phantoms in the first place.
He convinces himself that he can curb disaster and use phantoms for the benefit of humanity.
This is news to us. All this time,
Yeah.
we had no idea what he was up to.
He seems like the type that would hold that thing back.
I'm sure the desire to help humanity will be passed on to the newest Young Master as well.
Just give him a different way of helping.
Yato's at it again. Just sits around all damn day. We're not running a charity here.
But you love him for that.
These complaints coming from you? The man who swept the attic every day Yati was gone so it would be ready for him when he came back?
Oh,
Admit
adorable.
it, you big softy. You missed him, right?
Yukine, come with me.
What's she doing? Ma'am, you should be
I
asleep.
recognize that smell.
Why are Yukine walking like that?
From the time I was little, I used Nora to kill people.
Mm-hmm.
So many people. Disgusting, huh? I don't want that to be me anymore.
You have the determination that marks a good god. The kind of
Gosh,
god
that
can
coat
make
looks
people happy.
amazing. Nora? How?
You're terrible, Yato, leaving me behind like that. But I suppose I can forgive you.
Was it a setup? Was Ebisu killed in place of my old man?
Are you only now figuring that out? Ebisu happened to share an interest in controlling phantoms, so he was the perfect choice.
Yeah, so he was
All
a
it took
scapegoat.
One tiny little nudge from Father.
So is Father like the hooded figure?
Let's go home, Yato.
The main dude
Father
in the
would be
heavens?
so proud of you. Are you still here? I don't see why. This doesn't concern weaklings like you.
Did you see what he did to the bomb thing?
Don't you see you don't have what it takes to carry Yato's burden?
This is how you've always been.
Is it Yato's burden to bear though?
But I've changed. I can't smile.
Are you
with
finally gonna revoke her?
Hickey.
You can't be serious.
I think he is. He's doing the finger thing.
I hereby release you.
Dang. She crawled herself out of the underworld for this. So what's gonna happen now? Is there any ramifications? He basically cut the one tie he had to his father.
I want to be a different god, one who makes people happy. But killing is the only thing I'm any good at.
If all you can do is kill, slay disaster before it strikes. I'm here for you. I am your exemplar.
I wish for Yato to succeed. May he become what he wants to be.
You pranked him?
Yato!
What? Oh. This can't be the end. It feels like the end. It's almost the end. I'm kind of pissed.
Your job is to find disaster and slay it!
I don't know how I feel.
I
There's
never
more.
knew you had such a way with words, kid.
Oh, shut up.
Is that the...
So that weakling actually released you, Mizuchi.
Is that the person that kissed?
Fujisaki, you ready?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. That's the guy, right? I'm not mistaking it. Okay, he's brown hair. Side, okay. What episode was that, actually? It is. It is the same guy. Interesting. I knew I hated him from the beginning. Gosh, dang it. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about this ending because I think the show is very good. I think this is a very good show and it has tons of potential. The problem is, since it has so much potential, the fact that it cuts off feels as though the ending is like a dramatic cut. I don't know how to better explain it. Like even the after credits scene makes us assume that they were trying to prepare for a next season. And the fact that we didn't get one, that sucks. But okay, let's go back through this episode. This scene I love because in the end, Yato just wants to make sure the people's prayers are answered. So even though this isn't actually the same Ebisu as before, he still makes it so he can taste that food again. On top of that, he can start fresh with Ebisu because it seems as though even though Ebisu and Yato barely knew each other, like I give it maybe 3 days, give or take, that they were in the underworld. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, maybe I just don't know this whole time frame. No, it would have to be longer than 1 or 2 days, because even Yato said that the time in the underworld is different than in the real world. Anyways, they knew each other for a little bit, but Yato was able to have such an impression on Ebisu that Ebisu kind of changed his way of thinking when it came to death in the end. Did it help him? No. And in the heavens, I think that was a bad choice on their part. I understand their reasoning when it came to imprisoning Ebisu, because it would mean that they would be able to control Ebisu and not have him reincarnate and do the same thing he's been doing for what seems like hundreds of cycles prior. Because they even say themselves, like, hey, this guy reincarnates a lot and he's been doing kind of the same thing for tons of reincarnations. So what about killing him now is going to change it? Now we know from later on in the episode that they made Ebisu like change his exemplar. So maybe they assume the change in exemplar is going to send him on a right path. Maybe. And I do think that because the other gods of fortune know exactly what Ebisu was up to, maybe they could better stop it if it does happen again. But Nora. On one end, I feel bad for you because you got left behind. I feel like that was a rough move from Yato. But like I felt that way before you started talking. And then you came over here and you started talking. And then I was like, you know what? I don't blame Yato because you are a psychopathic killer. So I did want to know more about your relationship with Yato and how it has expanded several decades. But also the fact that you are a killer and then you just enjoy it kind of leads me to vote against you. And then on top of that, we get the idea that technically Father didn't use Ebisu as the whole conjurer thing. Father had his own way of controlling phantoms and conjuring phantoms. But when they got sight of Ebisu trying to do a similar thing, they're like, oh, there's a perfect scapegoat. So yeah, they used Ebisu as a scapegoat so that the heavens can be like, oh, all these phantoms getting out everywhere. It must be Ebisu. Let's take him out. So Yato finally releases her, which it's about time. I never really understood why Yato said it felt like Yato was forced to do these things, like forced to kill. Like, I know he's the god of like destruction and all that jazz, but I don't know. It just seemed like he was forced to do these things, but maybe I just missed something. Because I don't know what exactly was stopping him from disowning Nora. But he finally did it. She's finally gone from him. I mean, she could still mess with him and whatnot. He just doesn't own her. So then afterwards, Yato and Yukine have a conversation, and Yato's like, "Oh, I'm so used to at killing things. There's nothing really else I'm good at." And Yukine is like, "That's fine. You can still kill things. Let's just kill destruction before it happened. Let's kill these phantoms. Let's kill all this evil things in the world." And that's kind of where we end off. I mean, like I said, I felt like there's a lot more that we can explore. And unfortunately, we can't explore it more in the anime. We would have to go to the manga in order to do so. And then we get this, which is a crazy revelation. First off, I always hated this dude. Secondly, what a switch up. When I hear father, I think of an older man, kind of like Ebisu's older exemplar. But to be fair, when it comes to gods, I don't really know how they age. You have people like Kofuku, who looks young all the time. You have people like Ebisu and Yato, who started off looking very young and now they look a little bit more grown up. And then you have guys like Tenjin, who we've only seen as being old. So I guess it's not a far stretch to think father is this young dude. My question is, do all these people just hang around him the whole time? If so, how... Shoot, I guess not, because no one has seen this dude. Yato hasn't seen him. And Hiyori, the only time that she has seen him, she's been in her nearshore state. So maybe she'd be able to see all these things around him if she just turned into her far shore state. I don't know. He's pretty confident just to hang out with all these phantoms, kind of like a beacon to his presence. But like, it sucks because this shows that they were wanting to expand it more, and we just never could. But yeah, in the end, I love the show. I love the premise of it. I love the characters. I love how it was sort of dark, but also not dark. The only downsides I would say is that it wasn't finished. Anyways, that was my reaction to Noragami Season 2, Episode 13. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put a comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.